So here is an example of a truss mounted east-west array. You can see it's mounted on two simple truss frames that in turn are bolted to 4 posts. So we have two 270 watt panels facing east. Between the two trusses are 2 rails. You can see some diagonal bracing on the back just for lateral stability, but the structure is very straightforward and simple to make. It's probably about a morning's work for one person to do something like this. The 2 trusses are connected together with timber rails. On top of those timber rails we've actually put some offcuts of aluminium rail that's just tack screwed on, and we're using standard end clamps designed for PV panels. So I'm inside the truss. You can see the 2 east facing panels. What we've done here is connect the positive wire from one to the negative wire of the other. What that does is double the voltage. We've then got a negative combiner. So the negative wire from the west array and the negative wire from the east array both combine in here. We have a spare one, which if we had 6 PV panels, we could use that as well. We've then repeated exactly the same on the other side, combining the positive wires into one. That common negative and common positive wire then go into the DC switch. So with your meter connected to volts DC, you can see we're getting 71 volts at the moment. We'd expect something between mid-60s and mid-70s. Just check your meter wires are in the correct hole. The black is the common, and then in this case the switch is on, and just pay attention to where my leads are. Particularly the red lead, so that when you make connections onto the bottom of the DC switch you don't get these next connections wrong. So we've done a polarity check at the switch. That's good. If it had been wrong we would have had minus 71 volts, and once we connect the wires from the DC switch to the pump, it's good to repeat this exercise at the pump end just to make doubly sure that we haven't made another mistake before the pump is turned on. So I hope you find that helpful.